Welcome to PowerPoint keyboard shortcut series, and this is the second part of this PowerPoint keyboard shortcut. I have previously posted the first series or the part 1 of this particular video. Check out in the description below. This is the current slide I have here. When I use Ctrl plus F on the keyboard, this brings out the find dialog box, and it says find what. This is the field you are going to have to type whatever you are looking for in this presentation. So if I type options, this is what I am looking for. If I choose fineness, this is going to select any item that relates to this search. So you can see that I have this selected. When I choose fineness, this moves to the next slide or a particular slide that consists of this search. So you can see that this is selected. Fineness. Now it says that was the last match we found. It means that I have two items that relate to this search in my slide area. So Ctrl plus F helps you to find a selected item. That is, if you have a lot of slides created in your presentation and you want to get to a specific slide that consists of some descriptive text, you can quickly use this dialog box to have that search done for you. Let's assume I click and search for record. When I click on this or hold the Alt key and the F on the keyboard, you can see that I have this selected. Now I move to the next slide and have this selected. Ctrl F, that moves to the next slide and I have this selected. So because I search for record, any text that consists of this search, I'm going to see that, and that is going to be selected in its related slide. So this is Ctrl plus F. Now when I select this particular text, that is, click on this note, hold down the Ctrl key and click on this, I have two items selected. If I use Ctrl plus J on the keyboard, this is going to group these items and make it one single item. As you can see, I selected this and selected this, and I use Ctrl plus J on the keyboard. Let me undo. So Ctrl plus J helps you to group items in Microsoft PowerPoint. Now if I use Ctrl plus H on the keyboard, this is similar to the Ctrl plus F, but in this case, whatever find or search that you had in your presentation, you can replace that with another word. And if you could remember, I searched for record. Let's assume that I click on this arrow and choose options, and I want to replace options with another text. I can click here and type alternative. Now if I click on find this or use the Alt key and the F on the keyboard, I have this selected. Therefore if I choose replace, this is going to replace that item, and this is also selected, replace. Now it says that was the last match we found. Therefore when I click on OK, I have replaced this word with the options. Now a quick way of doing this, you can choose replace or if you have a lot of items. Now because I have only two items, that is why I use the replace option. Ctrl plus H helps you to find and replace options or items in Microsoft PowerPoint. This particular text box, if I click on this note and I hold Ctrl plus I on the keyboard, this is going to italize this particular text. So it is used to italize a selected text. Ctrl plus I. You can also click between, hold Ctrl plus A and Ctrl plus I, and this helps you to italize your text. Now if I click and use Ctrl plus J on the keyboard, this is going to justify your text. That is, if you have a lot of text. So if I select this, click, and then use Ctrl plus J on the keyboard, this is going to justify this text. And when you move to the paragraph group, we have this selected that says justify, and the keyboard shortcut is there, Ctrl plus J.